I are going to Fairytale Land. Do you want to come with us? Great! Come on! Vámonos! Let's go! Ooh! Look, Boots! We're in Fairytale Land! Es un lugar maravilloso with all kinds of surprises. Let's look around. Ooh, we're in Fairytale Land. Look, it's the 7 dwarfs. Hola, soy Dora.
Hola, Dora. Mucho gusto.
Here, have a banana.
Ooh. Mmm.
Oh,
No!
What's happening to Boots?
Boots has turned into
Sleeping Boots!
Sleeping Boots?
Cuidado, cuidado. Oof.
The witch put a sleeping spell on Boots!
Wake up, Boots! Oh, no! Do you know how to break the sleeping spell?
there's only one way to break the spell.
Sleeping Boots must get a hug from a true princess.
But there are no true princesses in all of Fairytale Land!
Dora, you could become a true princess.
That's a great idea!
But how?
To become a true princess, you have to find the magic rings, teach the giant rocks to sing, turn winter into spring, and bring the moon to the queen and king.
Wow, that's a lot!
That's what you can do, Dora.
This is going to be the hardest thing I've ever tried to do. There's only one way I can do it. I need your help. Will you help me to become a true princess? Gracias!
Psst, Dora, over here. Dora, you have to wake up Sleeping Boots before my last leaf falls.
Whoa, we better hurry.
We'll watch over Sleeping Boots for you.
Gracias. I'll be back as soon as I can. Vámonos! We've got a lot to do.
Who's the guy you need to know when you've got a place to go? What's my name?
The map!
Say it again!
The map!
Who can help you say, hey, I figured out the way? What's my name?
The map!
Say it again!
The map!
I'm the map, I'm the map,
He's the map! He's the map!
I'm the map! To wake up Sleeping Boots, Dora needs to become a true princess. To become a true princess, Dora must find the magic rings. Then she needs to teach the giant rocks to sing. Then she has to turn winter into spring. And last of all, she has to bring the moon to the queen and king. Say it with me. Magic rings teach the rocks to sing. Winter into spring. Queen and king. And don't forget to look for explorer stars along the way. Wow! So first, we have to find the magic rings. The Dragon's Cave.
I'm going to need your help to become a true princess and look for stars. Will you help? Muy bien! If you see any explorer stars, help me catch them and put them in my star pocket. Then they can help us along the way. So, where do we need to go first? Dragon's Cave! Ooh! ¿Dónde está? Do you see the Dragon's Cave? Sí, ahí está. Vámonos. wake up sleeping Boots. There it is! The dragon's cave! We should watch out for the dragon. Shh!
You'll never become a true princess. Watch this! Whoa! Cuidado!
Oh no! We need to get into the cave to look for the magic rings, but that sneaky witch blocked the way. We need an explorer star to help us get past all these rocks. See! We can look over there! Great idea! Wow! Mira! Whose houses are these? Oh! The 3 little pigs! Of course, they live in Fairytale land. Do you see any explorer stars around here? Hero Star! You found him! Hero Star, the strongest explorer star. He'll help us. Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs. The first pig built his house out of straw, because that was quick and easy, and he spent the rest of the day napping in the sun. The second pig quickly built a house out of sticks, and played for the rest of the day. The third little pig spent days and days working hard and building a very strong house out of bricks. One day, a wolf found the straw house. He knocked on the door and said, little pig, let me in, or I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin," answered the little pig. So the wolf huffed and he puffed and he blew the house in. The little pig ran to the second little pig's house to hide. The wolf followed the little pig to the second little pig's house made of sticks. The wolf banged on the door and said, little pig, let me in, or I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin," answered the second little pig. So the wolf huffed and he puffed and he blew his house in. The 2 little pigs ran to the third pig's house to hide. The wolf followed the pigs to the house made of bricks. Once there, he banged on the door and said, little pig, let me in, or I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin," answered the third little pig. So the wolf huffed and puffed and puffed and huffed, but he could not blow down the brick house. The wolf growled and stomped his feet and tried to think of another way to get into the house. Carefully, he climbed up on the roof to look for a way inside. The 3 little pigs watched through the window and saw the wolf creep towards the chimney. Thinking quickly, the little pigs lit a fire in the fireplace. As the wolf started climbing down the chimney, he suddenly felt very hot, and when he smelled the smoke, he realized there was a fire right beneath him. He let out a howl and ran right back up the chimney. He scampered back into the woods, never to return. The next day, the 3 little pigs began building 2 more brick houses, and after that, they lived happily ever after.